I had my hand on the Osprey's chest the whole time to make sure that she was breathing, that her heart was beating, because I was so convinced she was not going to make it. I can feel your heartbeat. That's good. I don't ever remember hearing of an eagle attacking us. I look at the window and start filming what I think is a bald eagle holding onto a big fish, but then he flies away and this huge osprey topples backwards. I just couldn't believe it. I guess he must have gone after her babies and she tried to protect them. So I just ran outside, went to the beach, grabbed her, and put her in a car and away to the vet. Made it. We were talking to her so gently the whole time. Trust how pretty you are. So beautiful. Because I had heard that they can feel your energy. And it definitely seemed like she knew we were there to help.
Okay, so and then what will you do? Will you let us know what you find? These ospreys have lived at our house for like 10 years. They come back every year. And so they're like family to us.
They come every spring around the end of March and usually have babies in May. We always look forward to it, so does my husband, Randy.
I put that nest up, maybe one of the best things I ever did, and they go back every year.
The mother never leaves the nest once she lays the eggs. They're such good parents.
We love them so much, and they're beautiful.
So we really are worried, and if we at all could know what happens.
So he'll look at them, treating any injuries that we were able to treat, and then he goes to a different rehabber for release later on. So in terms of updates, unfortunately, we don't give those out.
Oh,
there we go.
cool. Oh, baby. We were obviously so relieved to know she was going to be taken care of, but we hated the fact that they didn't want to give us any information about where she was going to go, and it didn't seem like we were going to get any updates.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I hope we know what happens.
I know it is. Just that it's the babies.
We were worried because we knew there were babies in the nest, and we didn't know how long the babies would be without a mother.
So when we got home, we immediately rushed to the nest to first of all make sure that we're still there. Patty, I think I see it moving. I see two little heads. The other ospreys there? And also to check if Dad was taking care of them.
Why the other one isn't coming over here?
I didn't know if he would step up and do what he needed to do, or if he could even do what he needed to do.
Especially with us coming out here. You would think he'd be flying over here to protect us.
It was important now more than ever to find out where the mom was. So we called the vet back.
The thing that we're worried about is that the babies need to be taken care of by
I
somebody.
understand it, but I can't give out his information without his consent.
But that didn't work out.
It's very sad right now. The dad is actually calling his mate, and obviously she's gone.
The dad was just calling and calling for the mom, and it was just so sad.
Well, you missed out a lot while you were gone.
What?
So then we started calling all the rehabilitators in the area.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, have a great and have a great night.
At the same time, we're keeping an eye on the nest.
The dad is in the nest, but he's not feeding the babies.
We spent hours looking, and although the dad would sporadically go to the nest, he wouldn't feed them. Until... Wait, what is happening?
He's feeding the birds.
He is feeding the birds?
He's feeding the babies.
Oh my god! He is?
It's amazing. He looks around, and then he goes in on the fish. Sometimes he takes them for himself. Sometimes he takes it and gives it to the bird. He's still calling for the mom, though, it seems like.
And it really felt like the stars were aligning, because after calling about half a dozen rehabbers, we found the person who was taking care of Mama.
Couldn't get her to fly this afternoon. She's been through a lot of trauma, a lot of stress. I'm letting her de-stress tonight, and then we'll see you again tomorrow. If she can fly, then I'm gonna let her go back home.
And he even told us that he had a Facebook page where he had been uploading videos of Mama, and we could see how well she was doing.
We found Mama Osprey in the sky. He's rehabilitating her, and he's doing a live video of it.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Making it seem like she's...
look at her. Oh.
He was amazing that he could lay an osprey on a table and get her to open her wings and lay there calmly while he attended to her wounds, and he was like an osprey whisperer.
Here's the deal. You want to go back to your babies as soon as possible. You need to let me look these wounds.
Would that be incredible if she could come back and fly back to her nest and her family?
So it seems like Mama Osprey's injuries are not very severe, which is great news. She still cannot fly on her own, but we're hopeful that she can be released very soon and reunited with her babies. The next morning, we went back on his Facebook page to see if there were any updates. And I texted him to see if Mama will be ready to be released. I just texted him and I wonder if he's reading my text. And he was. He texted me back to say he was going to come over to release her at the house. And we were so excited.
Wow.
So you think he's gonna bring her and see her here? All right. She's coming home. So excited. This is awesome. God, I've been counting down the minutes. It's gonna be here soon, Daddy. Hold on, it's gonna be here soon.
Yay, we're so excited for Mom to get here. She's here.
Hey, how are you? Tommy White.
Tommy, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Indiana. We spoke on the phone.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Is this your
I'm
mama?
so excited.
This your mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Papa Osprey is got a big fish. Okay. Yeah. She's gonna have something to eat.
It was very cool to see the dad osprey start to fly around the nest when he saw that his mate was coming back to him.
When he took the crate down on the pier, nobody knew what to expect, and at first she didn't seem like she wanted to even come out of the crate. So he did have to open up the whole thing. And she came out finally and just stood on the pier, probably collecting herself. She all of a sudden just took off. I was thinking she was going to fly right to the nest, but she flew down the other direction.
Apparently she hadn't eaten since the day before, so she was hunting.
And then that evening, all of a sudden, we saw her just gliding into the nest, and 1 minute later, the other one came gliding into the nest, and they were back together, and everything was good. Everything was great.